We move on to the women's 200 freestyle. I'll quickly give you the finalists, or provisional finalists for the 400 free. They are Angus Barr, Ross Gale, Richard Laird, Callum Laurie, Daniel Fisher, Chris Lowther, Jeff Butler, Fraser Beebe. Reserves, Tom Jeffers, just missing out by just over a second, and Morgan Berryman, University of Stirling, 4:18.99. So big ask for the swimmers coming up later on this afternoon to get into that A final.
Next event we are moving on to now is event 210, the women's 200 freestyle. Again, back to the 4 heat format. In this first heat we have Serena Igawaram from City of Glasgow going in lane number 2, Emma Govan going in lane number 3. He's from Swim West Lothian, Barry Swanson from Warrender in 4, Kirsty Pitts from Perth in lane number 5, probably leading them through that first 50. Barry High from University of Stirling in 6, and Ely Redpath, Midlothian, in lane number 7.
And coming down towards the halfway mark, a couple of swimmers almost vying for the lead here. Serena Igawaram in lane 2. Probably may just have a slight advantage over lane number 5, Kirsty Pitts. But in fact, Kirsty's going to turn in the lead. She turns in 1:03.86. Serena 1:04.07. Just a fraction behind. Mary High in 3rd. And coming down with about 75 to go, it's the youngster, the 14-year-old Serena Igawaram, City of Glasgow, who's now gone into the lead pole.
Yeah, swimming very, very well indeed. Kirsty Pitts, though, still in contention here. Igawaram is over in first position, but it's only by 7/100ths of a second. Kirsty Pitts now being challenged by Very High on her shoulder there. That is the 2 in the centre of the pool, but Serena Igawaram going very well here, and looks like she may well just edge this one as they come past the red marker. She definitely has an advantage there. The youngster from City of Glasgow, entry time of 2:11.71. She's going to hold on just ahead of Kirsty Pitts in that time of 2:11.50, so 0.2 of a second faster than her entry time there. So a good swim there from Serena Igawaram. In second it was Kirsty Pitts, and in third it was Very High. Close contest for second and third, and for first place, only just over a second separating the top 3.
Next 3 heats are all series, so expect lanes 3 to 6 to be prominent. Iona McLeod goes in 1 from Dundee City Aquatics. Lauren Perrier 2 from first. Gulsimono, Swim West Lothian 3. Rebecca Murray from first in lane 4. No swimmer in 5. Sophie Smith are both St Thomas in lane 6. Katie Taylor from Heart of Midlothian in 7. And Shannon Patterson, Swim West Lothian, in lane number 8. And at the 50, Rebecca Murray, back from America, where she now is at university and trains. 29.80, she turns in the lead pole.
Yeah, looking very good in these early stages. 2:02.90 the entry time. Third fastest of all the entry times from all the heats. She's going to go around about the 1 minute mark, just over the 1 minute mark, 1:01.70. In second position, Sophie Smith. In third place, Lauren Perrier. Going well there in line number 2. But clear lead for Rebecca Murray. And it's very, very close for second position. Again, trying to make their way into the final. Rebecca Murray looking in good shape to do that. Maybe coming back in second position is Sophie Smith as they go down to the last 50 with Lauren Perroway and Katie Taylor all in contention there for that second spot.
It's all about times here for the minor places to whether they get in an E or B final. Certainly Rebecca Murray looks very, very comfortable, Paul. Nice stroke coming down with about 15 to go. Sophie Smith over in lane 6 looks good for second. Katie Taylor's come through to take up third, so she'll hope that her time's good enough to maybe get her into that A final. Second, Sophie Smith, and third, Katie Taylor. Rebecca's time 2:05.86. Sophie Smith 2:09.29 and half a second behind. Katie Taylor from Hearts 2:09.78. Gulsimono 2:09.95.
Well, 4 swimmers there under the 2:10 mark. And that first of the seeded heats. In heat number 3 we see Orla Adams go in 1, Caitlin Tootle in lane number 2, Samantha Caulfield, Hayley Monteith and Gillian Clark in 3, 4 and 5, all Edinburgh Uni swimmers. Roisin Ramsey in 6, Ailey Grant in 7 and Jenna Lafferty in lane number 8. Good start though, Caitlin Tootle going over in 29.23. She was involved in a swim off last night. We're hearing we might have another swim off this morning. And that for the 50 metres backstroke. Won't concern Caitlin Tootle though. She's got this 200 freestyle to contend with at the moment, and she is leading as they come into the halfway point. Caitlin Tootle 101.09. Gillian Clark in second position, Ailey Grant in third. Someone's in the centre. Hayley Monteith, well, a little bit off the pace at the moment, but they are only at halfway there. She'll be trying to come through to secure a position to try and make that final there, but good swim at the moment. Caitlin Tootle going through well in lane number 5. Gillian Clark now challenging. Maybe looking the stronger as they go into that last turn. We're all kind of closing up now on the early leader. Caitlin Tootle just beginning to find that paying for that early pace, but she's holding on well though. Caitlin Tootle very well indeed, as Hayley Monteith finishing very strongly indeed in lane number 4. She was off the pace at halfway, but she's certainly not off the pace now, coming through very well indeed, and she may well just get the touch ahead of Caitlin Tootle, who hung on very well at the end. Hayley Monteith looking very impressive indeed there in that second 100. Caitlin Tootle in second, Gillian Clark in third, Samantha Caulfield in fourth position, and Ailey Grant also under the 2:10 mark, as is Jenna Lafferty. So number of swimmers there, 6 swimmers under the 2:10 mark there, and that may well be the target for the B final.
Certainly looks that way. 2:10. I think they're going to get inside the 2:10 to get into that B final to be sure. Megan Briggs, Wanda Bass in 1, Ailey Duthie Coast in 2, Natasha Houghton, University of Stirling in 3, Hannah Miley from Geary in 4, Katie Stark, Wanda Bass in lane 5, Meg Finnan, East Kilbride in 6, Jenny Henderson, Edinburgh University in 7, and Lexi Waller, Heart of Midlothian in lane 8. Katie Stark finished second in the 50 free last night, and she turns just 1500s behind Hannah Miley. Not much between Hannah and Katie. Meg Finnan also there in lane 3.
As they come down to the halfway point, Katie Stark maybe just with the edge, or is it Hannah Miley? It is Hannah Miley. just with the quicker turn there, Hannah Miley. They went over on the wall ahead of Katie Stark, just 0.1 of a second in it at the halfway point. Hannah Miley, as you said, Robert, Katie Stark medalist in the 50 last night. Hannah Miley, better known as a distance swimmer, so you would expect that Hannah Miley would be stronger in the closing stages of this 200, but Katie Stark sticking to the task and has the lead there by 8/100ths.
She's certainly going really, really well. Katie was out for a month or so at the back end of last year, appendicitis, but she's come back in the last 2 or 3 months, and she's looking very, very strong. It's certainly her favoured event, freestyle, and looks as though she might just take this. On the touch here, I think Katie's just going to get it. No, in fact, Hannah Miley took it 2:04.74, 600s 2:04.80. Third place, Natasha Houghton. She'll be certainly in the final in 2:07.19. Fourth place, 2:09.28, 2:09.85. Fourth and fifth.